Alright, hello chess family, it's me, National Master Jesse James, and today we're going to play in this arena chess tournament, which is the Richter-Veresov variation. I hope I got that correct, and it's the Richter-Veresov Attack, actually, sorry. This is done from the white side. Basically, you're playing like knight to c3 in this line, which is a pretty interesting way to play it. Let's see. Oops, let me make sure I get these guys up over here, too. Bloop, bloop. There, and there. And there we go. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see how much time. I got 42 seconds to get started. But like I said, this line really reminds me of like playing the Jabava London line. Like I said, you play knight to c3. I have it pretty much mapped out for white in these lines. If they allow me to do bishop takes f6, I'm going to go ahead and do that, as that will mess up the pawn structure. And if not, really you just kind of play pretty normally. And there's even ideas about castling queenside and then pushing the h-pawn, which I might try a few games. With the black side, basically play knight bd7 and then just play kind of solid. You try for some c5 ideas also. All right, here we go, guys. It's time to get started. Let's see here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here we go. Let's see here. All right. Who's gonna be my first game in here? All right, so okay. Yes. So they go first here. We'll go to Berserk, play e3. Bishop to d3. I've seen knight to e2 here. Let's go bishop f4. And you know what? Let's go for the g4 h4 idea. This looks like a lot of fun. G4, H4, and then G5. Here, thematically, what they should be trying to do is just try to, attack in the center. So pawns. So ideas like pawn C5 and some. Oh, okay, this is definitely wrong here. Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. Yes, look at that. And do I take back with the? Let's take back with the pawn here, and I'll go knight to E2, and I'm gonna castle queenside here. The main reason being is I want to get to the open G file. Yeah, not a bad idea to trade off here. That was a very interesting idea that they came up with. We'll probably go queen f3 here because we're going to go knight h3 and h5. All right, knight g3. f5 is one idea. Knight h5 is another. Let's see here. f5, I'm going to cut them off. Okay, knight to e2. Knight to f4 maybe. Okay, knight f4. And the new idea can be knight takes here. Knight takes here and then knight there. Let's go knight takes here and then knight over to h5. Knight takes f6 was also an idea, but there is, I think they could have traded down to endgame, which I did not want to happen. Let's go knight to h5. Ooh, look at that check. I did miss that checking idea. And I have to play. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is a good move. This is a really strong move. Let's play pawn takes. Check. King here, king there. I'm going to have to play the knight back here. And then pawn takes. Rook e4 here I think is just winning on the spot. Rook g4. h4 is the new idea. Oof, this is not too good, not too good. Check, king takes. Oh, okay, I did miss that rook takes d4 here. King c2, and then h4 here again. Let's go h4. They can take here on f5. Oh, interesting, they did this idea. I guess rook just takes here. Queen takes, and then queen takes here. Very good play by my opponent here. Yeah, it was worth the try here. I did like the idea. I guess they found this really cool idea that I did not consider. Okay, let's go on for the next game. But so this was a really cool idea where we got to try just g4 right away. But they found this really interesting knight takes on g4 there. And then they did a very good job. I guess I underestimated maybe even the trait of the light square bishop too. I didn't have to allow that, but I thought I was saving time. All right, on to the next game. Let's see if we can get the black side or if we get the white side this time. I definitely think the black side is going to be an easier way to play this just because of the pawn structure. So, all right, knight b to d7. This is the move right here. And then let's go h6. Let's see what they're up to over here. e6 and c5. I think they did this to go here. We'll play pawn takes. And then e5 is a move, which I don't think is bad. King takes. This endgame is not bad by any means. Check there. Okay, bishop to d6. King to f8. Let's see here. They're just going for trades here. Okay. Pawn c6. I can take over here. Bishop f4 is interesting here. Let's go h5 because they have to play. Oh, okay. Now we'll go h5 here anyways, because they're gonna play that move. Okay, king over. Rook here. Maybe rook takes idea. Rook takes. I think. Yeah, they just dropped a piece there. Bishop takes. Bishop to d4. Okay, rook over here. Yes, everything is well underneath control here, I'd say. Rook takes. Rook here. Check. Oop, yeah. Yeah, they were doing well up until that, until unfortunately that point. My little girl. Okay. Let's see here. We get the white or the black side this time. Okay. This is the Richter-Veresov Attack. A really interesting idea here. Like I said, basically you're just playing knight to c3 in these d4 lines. Instead of playing the standard kind of c4. Let's go to berserk here again, and let's just play simple. Let's go e3. Bishop d3. And h4, h5, h6. Why not? I think that's one of the cool ideas that you can do with this line. Knight f3, knight e5. This actually reminds me of another line. I think it was called the Taylor attack. This c4 move is definitely not good because of me going for the king side attack. Okay, we'll just go knight takes there real quick. Queen a5 check, knight just comes back. Yeah, that was not the best right there for them. Okay. f4. Ooh, should I play there or there? Okay, I'm just going to play that. I almost played the other line, but I didn't want to get into trouble. Okay, they're being very nice to me so far. Pawn takes, bishop f3. Yeah, I assume queen takes there. e4 is an idea. Queen d2, queen e2. Let's go queen. Oh, I have knight takes d5 here too, winning the rook. But we need to stop this checkmating idea. They stopped it. Castles e4, e5 is going to come now. Here we go. So e4 is the threat now. We're going to open up this game. Perfect. e4. Pawn takes is the new threat. Because the queen here is unprotected. Pawn takes. Am I just winning a piece here? Or at least a pawn, I think. Because now, let's see. What's happening here? Oh, yeah. So that's a blunder because this guy's unprotected. Let's do it this way so that I win another pawn. Because now e6 and c4 will be attacked afterwards. This looks pretty good to me. Yep, they didn't take, so knight back to c3. Pawn takes here. I assume they'll just take. Yep, they did. Queen check here. Winning the pawns is probably a good idea for them. Let's go a3. Stopping any kind of ideas like that. Queen takes on c4. Maybe d5 idea here. Yeah, d5 is what I want to play. Okay, b3. They're trying to put pressure on this pawn over here. And then king b2. Make sure everything's guarded. I'm expecting rook c8 at some point around here. Okay, d5. Rook takes here, so now I got a double check. Ooh, check and mate. The power of the double check. Or the discovery check right there, that is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it, guys. I'm gonna start pushing on the king side right away and not even castle. That first game, the opponent played very well against it, so I think we have some ideas if someone does try it against us. All right, and look at that. We're already in first place over here. Okay, let's berserk and let's play our main line. They are the first to move here, so knight b to d7 is the move that's recommended. E3. Let's go. They berserked against me. Yeah, game on, guys. H4, G4. Let's go G4 here and just see if we can open up the position. Nope. Knight F3. Now let's go Queen F3 here. With the pawn takes idea, and then Queen to H3 if they open up the file. All right, castles. C4 is an interesting move. Take the piece. Take the piece. I guess they don't want to. Let's go Knight H3, B4, Knight B1. Let's see here. Bishop takes. Let's go G5. Try to open up another one over here. Pawn takes. This was good for me. Check. And then I have Knight F4 here, which is really good. You can see that the G6 square is weak. I'm already threatening Knight to G6. And maybe even some checkmate ideas like Queen H5. Queen check, and then mate ideas. Let's see here. Knight G6. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I need to win material here. Okay, Knight takes. Let's go Queen F4. One of the ideas will be F3 here. Even maybe Bishop. Oh, let's go Bishop H5 first. And then we'll play Pawn F3. They just dropped a piece there, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that was just a blunder. Let's go Bishop back to D3. Bishop takes now. The more trades, the better here. Checkmate in square. Oh, I missed the fork. Ah. Oh my gosh. Touched by an angel over here. Dear Lord. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they missed that. Okay, so rook here. And now check, check. And mate. Here we got the swine mate, except done laterally rather than... oh no, we did it vertically rather than laterally here. Oh my gosh, I got lucky there. They missed a free queen. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And whoop, we're in a good first place right now with 3 points ahead. And I'm tradition here, lose the first game and then win the tournament. I don't know why that happens, but it does. All right, let's go ahead and berserk. Knight b to d7. This is the main line. I'm not too sure. I think this is... yep, I think I actually lost to this guy the first round. So let's see if it's revenge time or if they're going to revenge... or they're just going to trash me. All right, here we go. H6. Bishop e7. Knight takes e4 idea. Okay, let's go e5 here. Mess up the center. And if they play d5, we have knight takes d5 here. So pawn takes. Knight to e5. This is good for me. I get some trades in, and I get the light square bishop maybe. Let's go ahead and castle. So here their plan was if I had taken the free knight, then it was bishop check and I lose my queen. So they're a tricky one. We're going to have to keep our eyes out on this guy. Queen takes now is just a free piece, though. No tricks here. The bishop can't check there. Maybe they weren't even planning a trap. Maybe they just missed it the first time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Knight takes check is the new threat. Knight c4 is also a strong move there, too. Uh-oh. Looks like Carlos might be either freaking out or might just be psychologically resigning here. What's going on, guys? No moves being played? Okay, well, I don't know. I guess they're done. I don't know. Maybe they're planning some kind of really good attack here. But I don't know. I like my position right now. I just got to get the bishop into the game. And we'll do the standard plan here, which is to push the queenside pawn as fast as possible. But I would like to try and get at least bishop e6 in here. A little worried about the queen. Just because there is ways to attack it. I have knight takes d3 check. And I don't even have to do that. I could play like queen b4 here too. Actually, queen b4 is what I play. This knight is definitely superior to this bishop. Oh my gosh. I think they're really just going to sit here. I guess there's no... what's it called? Whenever you're playing in tournaments, maybe they don't have the thing where if people do not play after a certain time, it just doesn't like auto resigns you. Okay. Well, let's see. What happened in this opening here? Oh, they finally played? Okay. So let's go queen b4. This is what I was wanting to play. I don't want to take on check that fast. Bishop e6 I like. Okay, they played there. I'd love to play that move. Okay, let's go check. And then bishop e6. Here. a3, queen a5. Yes. And now we have b5, b4 with the free tempo attacking these two guys over here. b5, b4. b4 right here. Ooh, I missed g5. Does come with a little punch here. Bishop takes. There's a check there, but that doesn't really do too much. Yes, I assume they're going to do that check. Knight here. Probably queen here. Oh, they did that move. Oh, okay. Was not expecting that one. Let's go rook here. Rook takes. Queen takes. Now the checking idea is here. With the low time on here, I don't see how they can really survive this. Okay, queen takes. I have queen check here, queen over there. Check. And I can really just trade down to endgame if needed. I don't think I need to, though. We'll just play queen takes, and after rook takes right here, we just have g6. And the queen covers a long diagonal, so should not be anything going on there. We'll play rook to d8. And now the threat is queen over to here for checkmate. And again, the queen just covers all these squares, so I don't think there's a good way to stop any, at least all the threats. Yep, no good way right there. All right, first place, guys. Got a revenge game over here, which I'm always happy to have. Revenge games are always nice, at least whenever the revenge goes all the way through. Let's see here. We got this guy from Mexico over here. Sergey, yeah, I was going to say, I think Sergey likes to play these thematic tournaments with me, so we do play quite a few games together. All right, Berserk, knight b to d7. Remember, this is the main line that we're playing against the Veresov attack. e6, and then we're going to go c5. And this is one of the main problems with this opening is that the pawn structure is just not too good, because now this is a backwards pawn. You'd rather have the pawn the other way. All right, castles, maybe bishop takes here. a6, bishop takes. Not too sure why they'd want to put the bishop on b5 unless they're going to trade. Bishop b7. e4 typically gets played here. Let's see here. Let's go e5. e4 is a new threat here. Interesting. Queen c7. I'm not sure. This bishop move is really interesting. I guess it's almost done out of like necessity because, you know, e4 was going to trap the bishop and it was going to fork the knight there too. Rook e8. h6 is probably coming up soon. Yeah. But again, this is the problem with this opening. The pawn structure just wasn't good. I was able to grab the center really fast here. Okay, h6. So they did that so they could bring the bishop back. Knight takes. Perfect. Rook's going to go to d8. Let's see here. Maybe even g6 here too. Yep, doesn't do too much. Pawn just takes. Opening up the queen side here. I guess it could be a little beneficial to them, but backwards pawn now. But I don't see why this would be so great. Let's see. If they take, then I just take back. Let's see. I think actually I would like to remaneuver this knight over to c4 square. Yes. And then f5, bishop g7, maybe even f4 and g5 ideas over here. Okay, good move right there. Let's go bishop g7. Yes, this is good. Rook d1, knight c4 because pressure over here. And we'll take back the d pawn so that we can go rook to d3 in the future here too. And then f5, e4 idea. So you can see here, they're already looking to make the trades, which, I would prefer not to make the trades, but I can't really stop it either. But a lot of lower rateds believe that, you know, the best way to get the draw is to make these trades. And, yeah. And so here's a little trap. They can't take the pawn back because of e4 right here. A little trap right there, which I think they see now. So they'll probably go queen to d2. And now we play bishop takes and then pawn to e4. We did want to play that earlier because the knight jumping to d4 is really bad. So now c3 falls. As you can see here, there's nothing really to defend. Bishop takes. Maybe d2 here. Okay, queen c4. Everything's guarded now. Yes, everything's guarded now. We'll go. Yeah, we're just gonna take all these pawns real quick here too. Bishop back. Oh, I guess do we make a new pass pawn? No, let's play bishop here real quick. And the reason is because I'm worried about the pass pawn right here. Oh, okay. So takes, and I think this is just winning now. Bishop here, and then pawn wins. And then this pass pawn should make the game end game pretty fast here. Yeah, pawn there, bishop takes, and then push this pawn. And I believe the pawn is... Ooh, is it not fast enough? I'm not too sure. We'll play h5 here, and this is a safer win. Now we got two pass pawns on opposite sides of the board, so they cannot stop both. Pawn here, check. Yeah, game over right there. All right, so 21 points, leading this tournament pretty confidently over here. And, oh, okay, next game, Berserk. Feeling a lot more confident in each game. Looks like everyone's just playing this e6 move, which I think is the most standard. Okay, so here is what I was talking about. This is good for us. Well, the idea here is to put them into this bad pawn structure here. So endgames here are actually really good. And this is even better for me now, because now I can play c4. I'm going to trade off both these pawns for these two pawns, and then thematically, I'm just going to have a pass pawn here, right? c4, d5 at some point will help me out here. Castles, and we'll get e4 in here pretty soon. c4 is also a good move here. Let's go e4 here, actually. c4, ooh, and then h3 to stop the bishop to g4, because I want to go d5 here. I'm going to go c4, and then go d5. Ooh, that's not the best here. The queen g4 check doesn't do too much. Bishop f1, bishop g2, and now everything's guarded, and I just have the extra pawn. They didn't have enough pieces over here to attack, so it was going to be short-winded either way. Okay, let's go e5. And let's go... Ooh, that was not a very good plan for me. Let's go knight h2. I had to be careful. Knight to f4 idea is really annoying here, if not just winning on the spot. So knight h2 allows the queen to come over. So queen g3, of course I'm happy to make this trade. Bishop takes over here would be good. And, oh, blunder here. Just queen takes over here. I guess they just missed that little nugget right there. Yeah, sorry. They were like, oh, it's being pinned, but no, not really at all. All right, let's see here. Next game. We are on a roll here. Still 35 minutes, but we have a very commanding lead here. Let's see if we can try at least to get to, like, I don't know. I think around 60s is my highest score for these kind of tournaments. All right, Berserk. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of lower rate players today. All right, knight b to d7, as we said. This is our main line. And then e6. I do want to look up later on about this whole f3 plan, which is a pretty interesting idea. c5, yeah, this is not as good now. Okay, pawn takes, I guess. I have the bishop pair, so I don't see why this would be bad for me. And it looks like they're just making trades. Let's castle queenside this time. c5 idea. Here we go. Bishop c6. Pawn takes, of course. Bishop takes. Perfect. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, dear Lord, is that actually a move? Okay, I think we have a way out of this. We go check here first. And after king b1, we go bishop c6 because of the back rank checkmate. That was a nice little defensive resource right there. And looks like they missed the back rank checkmate. Woo! Dear Lord, that was nice. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice defensive. Ooh, look at this game right here. This is interesting. Yeah, here, they played g3, so then go king g2. And then if queen e4 check, f3 just wins now. Because they have rook f2 and then rook h1. Very cool idea. That was a nice game. All right, knight b to d7, main line. Ooh, looks like they're freezing. Oh, and they berserked here too. Cool. Let's go e6. Let's go c5 here. Remember, we're going to try to chop down this cherry tree over here. Queen d2. Are they saying they want to castle queenside here? Okay, it's castle. h6 idea. They're playing a very aggressive stance, at least. Queen c7. Bishop g3. We'll just play bishop d6 here and trade off. Okay, takes. And then pawn takes, knight f6. Here, black's a little bit better because we have the extra pawn in the center. And white can't really claim any kind of advantage in this kind of situation. Bishop c6. Rook d8. Maybe they want to say they have the bishop pair now. Nope, they don't want to say that. Queen takes. Knight takes. Rook takes, and they just lost a piece here. Rook takes and check here. Pawn takes. Oop. Sorry. Another little miniature right there. Dear Lord. Everyone's being nice to me today. All right, let's berserk. Be careful. This one is a 2100. These guys are serious. And like I said, we're going for the kingside attack, so h4. h5. Oh, they didn't castle, so maybe they won't do it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to castle anymore. Let's go knight f3. a3. And maybe we'll just castle here anyways. Let's take on c5 and then just castle. Since I don't think they're going to castle until I castled. d4. All right, bishop back. Pawn takes. Here, this is really interesting. My pawn structure is messed up, obviously, but because of the pawn structure, it does not look too bad. Knight to e2 here, and we have knight f4. Yeah, these pawns won't be too bad for us. Knight f4, and then maybe g4, g5 in the future. Pawn takes. Yes, they're playing pretty interesting here. Let's go rook c1. I think they want to go bishop a6, which makes sense. Rook f2. Oop. Pawn takes. I did miss that. Rook here. So at least there's a little pin. Oh, they stopped that, though. Let's go queen to d1. Knight e5. And obviously, I need to go for kingside attack now. Knight d7 is a nice little threat here, too, though. Knight c6, not so much. It is a threat, but not the one I'm looking for. Knight h5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on the king side with no defenders. This could be what's good for me. And here they're doing a good job. They want to stop. Let's go knight h5 here anyways. They want to play f6 here. Clever, clever. Let's go knight g4 here maybe. So they can't take on h5 because knight takes on f6 check. Let's see if they play king h7 here. Okay. Knight f4. Because now there was no check there. And rook c2. The idea is I hope they take so I can get some pressure over here. Or just double up the rooks. I got to get something going here. They are getting lower on time, which is good for me. Let's double up the rooks. Rook c7 idea now, or rook c6 actually. Rook c6, perfect. Pawn takes here. Let's take this way. Rook c7. Okay, knight e3. Knight takes c4 idea. Let's see if they play the queen to d8 here. Okay, they play it like that. Rook there. Protecting the pawn, and then knight takes on c4. Queen to d3. f5. Oof, here we go, guys. Time's getting low, but the pressure is mounting. Pawn takes, knight f5. Rook check, king h2. Checkmate squares on g7 now. King h2. Okay, queen f3. Let's see. Rook check in the back rank. Let's go rook there. Rook takes g7 now. Okay, knight e7. Knight takes. Do I trade off queens here? Oh, free queen. Oh my gosh, yeah. I guess the time pressure just got to them. Obviously, yeah, they got it got to them too badly there. Let's go queen g6. We should be able to checkmate here now. g7 is going to be getting played. So we'll play knight f5, rook g8, and then knight takes on h6. Oh, okay, never mind. Or they just resign. All right, we're at 41, so yep, we're just chucking along over here. All right, next one up. Uh-oh, watch out for this guy. He got me in the first game. Bishop to d3. Bishop f4. He did this last time here too. I think he went c5 here. Let's go a4. Pawn takes, knight f3. If you don't do this, then you just have a worse game. Because then they play pawn c4 and you get kicked back. Let's see if they play bishop d6 now. Bishop back. Yeah, here I just gotta run backwards now. I was hoping to go for the kingside attacking idea, but yeah, I guess not today. Let's see if I can tempt them into grabbing a free pawn. Wink, wink. Let's see. Yep, they grabbed the free pawn. Let's go knight to e2, knight to d4 idea. Okay, a5. Knight to d4. Pawn takes if available. c4 here. We're hoping that we can create some kind of counterplay. Okay. Let's go queen b1 and then either rook d1 or c1 idea. Bishop e2. I guess bishop takes c4 will get played. Oh, okay. Rook f to d1. Oh, no, I missed this. Queen b2 now. Oh, good. That's good to know. Okay. Pawn takes. They'll take back with the knight here. Knight to e5. Oh gosh, I kept missing this knight fork. Okay, rook. Let's do bishop takes here actually, because they're gonna play that rook over there to try and make more trades. Bishop f3. Pawn takes. Okay, knight c4. No. Knight c4. I didn't see any of the good move. Pawn takes. They took back the wrong way, which is good for us. Oh, look at that. If queen takes, and then knight b6 is actually decent. Okay, rook takes. Queen c1. I have to be careful because the rook did d1 check there. Knight b6. Bishop takes. Bishop back to f3 here. Or bishop back to a6. Yeah, I just got to be careful because of the rook to d1 check. Oof, I have to be careful here. Queen e3. And then maybe rook e... Oh, pawn takes. Rook c1. Queen was attacking it. Now I have g3 here. g3. Okay. Oof, I think that's a win. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good game, good game. They definitely like to play very solid. Very solid player. Where is Carlos at? Oh, he's in... Oh, dear Lord. Well, at least I don't have to worry too much about him. Although he plays a very good game. It looks like it takes a long time for him to win his games. He's at 14 points here. Let's see here. Did I play? I guess I haven't played Viper yet, and I'll probably be playing him pretty soon. He's in second place with 20 points up on the board over here. All right, yep, there he is. There's the Viper. E6, a mistake. Supposed to play knight b to d7 here, so this looks better. C5, again, ruin this pawn structure right here. A6. Bishop over to e7. Now the pin is no longer viable. And let's go queen b6 here. Let's see if they take. If they take, maybe we'll take on b2. Ah, okay, they did not take. Queen c7, maybe bishop f4, and then bishop d6. And b6 here. Yeah, bishop d6. They're going to make some trades. Nope, they just want to check and see if I wanted to. Yep, I do. Pawn takes. Very good pawn structure here now. Rook b8, maybe rook b4 here. Okay, rook b8, and then h6. Yeah, they're getting ready to... again, make a look at the trade. Maybe they'll do it this time? Maybe not. Bishop takes first, and then I could take the pawn. I couldn't take before. Pawn takes, so now a free pawn. Knight to d2, possibly. Bishop b7 keeps guarding it though. And knight e5. Maybe even rook d4 here to put pressure against the knight. Yeah, they're really running out of squares around here. Wait a second, can they just play queen e2 here? No. Queen e2 does not do it, unfortunately. Yeah, knight c4. Let's go knight e5. Trades are good for me, of course. Queen takes. Let's see here. Rook d4. And then double the rooks. There we go. Rook d4, and let's double the rooks here. Good. Rook d2 is the new threat. Okay, h5. I'd be more than happy to take back with a pawn here and have two beautiful center pawns. Let's see here. Oh, they played there. Knight to g4. Maybe queen f5 here. Oh, even f5 here too. Okay. Queen takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. Yeah, this endgame is not bad. I'm just up the extra piece. King here. Pawn takes. Again, I guess some people just think that trading down is going to help them out for more drawing chances, but that's definitely not always the case. Especially in this kind of position. This position is really good. E3 check, pawn takes. Now I got my other passed pawn over here. Let's go king here, and then we'll go g3. Ooh, look how bad that knight is, dear lord. G3, king takes, and then we have two passed pawns. Let's go f3, king takes again. King here. Let's see here. Bishop c6. Maybe they'll play b3 here. Bishop b5. Okay. King h4. Uh-oh. Blunder check. Oh, they missed it. Check here and then pawn up. And then... oh, dear lord. Check. King f2 will win. Checkmate. Oh my gosh, I missed that one. No, I missed that. I should have just taken real quick. Dear lord, no. King here, pawn takes. My king is close enough, right? 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that. Well, I think it's thematically a draw here. Oh my gosh. I think it's thematically a draw because the yeah, this is thematic draw. Okay, cool. Whew. Oh my gosh. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I should have put it on tonight. It's in the back over there. How's it going, man? Playing the Richter-Veresov Attack. An interesting line here. I can't say it's my favorite, but it's an interesting way to play it. Let's see here. Just trying to get ready for Monday over here. E3. Let's see here. Oop, bishop takes. This is good. Oop, interesting that they play G takes. I don't think I've seen that idea yet. A3. They try to go over here to trade off sometimes. Castle's queenside, and then let's just try to knight a2. Going for kingside attack. Queenside attack. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. And then we're going to try and open up the center now. Because why not? Yep, they have to take here. And they won't take here. You can definitely tell this is definitely a pawn kind of player person. They really understand the pawn structures. Rook over to f1. Let's see here. Bishop h6 is a nice move. Okay. Let's go e5. Knight c4 is interesting. Queen f4. Queen c7, I guess. Rook c7, okay. Okay, there. Uh-oh. I missed bishop h6. Yeah. Okay, queen g3. Takes and takes. Thankfully it is a closed position, so it's not so bad in this so bad here. All right, bishop takes. Rook takes. Knight f4. Yeah. I like this. Knight c3, knight e4, queen f2. Knight g6 check wins over here. Ooh, knight check wins the queen. Dear Lord, look at that, huh? Dear Lord. Knight takes. They were supposed to take the rook there. Let's go rook c3 here. I didn't like that check there. I don't think it was losing or anything. Ooh, check. Yeah, check. Takes. Dear Lord, everything fell right there. Okay, queen f3. B5 and d5 threat. Let's go rook c5, threatening to take the bishop now. There we go. And then we're threatening to take here again. Ooh, knight d5 checking ideas maybe. Okay, knight takes, queen check. Yeah, that's game over right there. Oh man. Let's see here. 45 points. Dang. Kind of had a little hiccup right there. A draw and a loss. Back to back. Dear Lord. I want to play the Viper again. Well, I did slow down the Viper. The Viper is in second place over here. With Carlos. Oh, and Carlos is now on the streak. Alright. Berserk. Knight b d7. Main line right here for black. Black just always gets the best pawn structure here. e6. Oh, interesting. I don't believe the Fian Kettle line does pretty well in these. Does well in these kind of lines. Bishop takes. Oh, pawn takes. Bishop c5. And let's go ahead and castle. h6 probably in the future now. Let's see here. Ah, perfect. e5 and then d4. Perfect. Knight a4 is annoying. Ooh, dear Lord, look at this guy. Look at these pieces. They look beautiful here. Oh my gosh. I really want to play bishop takes knight over here. I think h6 is a good try. Oh, pawn takes here. Okay, rook e8. I have to be careful. Queen g4 would be a mate. So, bishop f8's coming soon. I almost played knight takes d5 there. Yeah, you can see they're trying to win that square right now. Let's play bishop f8. Bishop takes h6 idea. And if they take... Do I play king takes here? Queen b6 here? Oh my gosh. Almost dropped the queen right there. Bishop e7, I guess? I don't know what I'm supposed to play here. And my time's getting low. Dear Lord. Queen takes there, I believe. And then queen takes on e5. I'm just happy this knight is doing a good job keeping out the queen. If the queen got in here, there's definitely lots of winning ideas here. The threat now is knight takes on d5. And... Okay, so takes. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. After pawn takes, it's going to be queen takes here. And then I assume rook f5 will get played. Okay. Okay, queen e6. Then I have knight h7, knight f8, and I think I might be able to get out of this. I'm wiggling out. I'm wiggling out right now. If queen takes on d4, I wish I could play queen b6, but I can't right away. Let's go knight g5 first. And then maybe I could play queen b6 next. And the idea is really just trading off the queens here. Because this is too strong. Oh, excuse me. Too strong, too strong. Yeah, if they play rook f1, I might just go queen b6 here. Okay, free piece. I hope this was a free piece. Okay, queen b6. Excuse me. Knight takes over here. Oh, okay. Well, they gave up on that game pretty fast. I would have kept playing on a little bit longer there. I don't see why they were so sad with that position. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on. And yeah, 48 points here. Not too bad. What's the next one at 24? Yeah. We have pretty much a winning tournament right here. Let's see. I definitely will say this variation, the Richter-Veresov, did not win me. I am not a fan of this opening. I look when you look even at the stats, I think it's saying that black is just winning in a lot of these lines. All right, let's berserk. Knight b to d7. I tried to go for those. Oh gosh, that was a mistake. I meant to go to e6. All right, knight takes f3 check. This kind of worked out here. Bishop e6, pawn takes there. Oh, cool. They didn't do that. Let's defend the pawn and then go bishop e7 here. Pawn takes. There's no need to trade off queens there. Let's see here. Bishop d6, bishop b4. Okay, d4. I'm happy with this one too. Knight e2. Bishop b7, queen a5. It'll be interesting if they do castle king side here. Oh, do I sound sick? Oh no. I am tired. I'll give you that. I am pretty tired here. My energy level's not as high. Let's see here. Maybe c5, c4. Okay, that's a good move. Let's go rook here. G8. And I still like this idea of c5, c4. Oh, there we go. There's the win. Bishop g4. Let's pin it and win it. And let's see if they resign here. First time I'm playing this person. Nope. Okay, interesting move. We'll just take and then take. Awesome. All right, 53 points. We still got 10 minutes left here on this chess tournament. Let's see. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, what's the next one up here? Oh, look, there's Carlos playing. Oh, never mind. 1972. Always reminds me of Bobby Fischer. Bishop d3. c5, good move. Pawn takes. Which kind of says, why'd you play that the first move? Knight to f3. Let's go queen e2. We'll castle queenside here with the idea of d4. Let's do it. e4, here we go. e4. Ooh, and then we're going to go for h4. No one has taken so far. I'm hoping somebody will take, though, in the future. I guess everyone knows this, like the fishing pole kind of trap here. Okay. Knight b5. King to b1 is a good idea, because I assume they're going to play queen a5 here. Oh, knight to d4. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Let's go e4 here. Yes, I think e4 was pretty much forced. The threat was e5, e4 here. So, okay, so they do it like this. Let's go knight f5. Bishop takes here. Bishop take. Oh, they didn't take. Let's play check here. Let's sacrifice. We're gonna bring the game to them. G4, G5 is interesting. Maybe knight to D2 here. Knight takes E5. We'll play King B1. Pawn takes here. This bishop really is not too important to the attack. Ooh, this was a good idea though. We'll go Rook H4 next. Oh, see, yeah. Here I don't think this is... Oh, you know what? I should have played Rook takes there. That would have been a much better play. Either way, not too bad. All right, like rook h4, and then the next threat is bishop to g5. Oh, okay. Double up the rooks. Let's go for it, guys. And then bishop g5 will get played. Yes, that seems good. Bishop g5. Rook h8 checks. Okay. Bishop h6 real quick. Then we'll play knight g5 here. Knight g5. Let's see if they make the trade. Definitely should not. Let's go a3. Technically, this move didn't do anything, but bishop e7 is actually not such a bad move for them. Let's go f4. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Let's go bishop takes here. Bishop takes here. Bishop e5 idea. Okay, they stopped that one. Queen g4. The new idea is rook takes on h7 because the bishop is being pinned. Okay, queen g3. Definitely not trading off the queens here. And they missed it. Rook takes. Now rook check. And then not mate there. Bishop d6 check. And rook here. Probably king d7's next. Let's go e5. Rook here, rook here. Okay. Rook takes. Not a threat yet. Is there a threat here? Maybe bishop check here. Yeah, you know what? Bishop there check is, I think, good. We can't let the king escape here, so that's why we have to play the bishop here check. And then we can bring the rook all the way down here for some checkmates. Okay, queen e3. Okay, rook c1. Takes. Rook here. Rook takes check. Check. Queen b6. Check. 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 And then mate. Woo! Wow. That was a tough one, but we were able to inch that way in, huh? All right. I think we probably have enough time for one or two more games. And look at that. I think I'm actually going to get to that 60 points, which is always nice. I think the 60 points is definitely around one of my highest that I get. All right. Let's see here. Next one up. Oh, all right. Here we go. Let's go to Berserk. Knight b to d7. E6, c5 idea. C5, a6. All right, let's go a6 here. Bishop takes on d7 if needed. Rook c8, not a problem. Queen takes there. And I'll play b5 here and b4. Just try to, they can mess up my pawn structure. That's okay. If anything, now I have some kingside attacking ideas, which I always like to do. Let's go queen c7 here. Bishop takes. Interesting move of queen to c1. Let's go queen e5, bishop back to d6. There we go. Everything's right on tempo now. f5. Let's see here. King e7, rook g4, and then h5, h4 is going to come in. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Okay, here we go. h5, h4 is coming. Oh, and they can't go h4 here because rook takes h4 is just forcing a win here. You can see how all my pieces really are putting pressure on this g3 pawn. I wonder if they're just going to play something like rook over to g1 or not. Okay, h4. Okay. Queen e4, pawn takes. I think trading down to the end game might, or just trading off a pair. I mean, the queens here is probably going to be one of my best bets. And maybe bishop takes now. Okay. h3. Yeah, I think going for the endgame was just the best way to play. Rook back. f5's coming probably. Yeah, look at this pawn structure. How could this be bad? Okay, rook c6. b5. a4 is a good move. Pawn takes. Rook over. Double up the rooks. This is good. Double up the rooks. Rook there. King here. Rook takes c3 because the back rank idea is here too. Rook takes c3 is the other idea. If rook takes, we'll play rook takes on c3. Because we're going to go rook c2 next and then put pressure on the b pawn. Okay. d4, d3, rook c2. I think the doubling of the rooks here should probably force mate. So check. Double up. I think worst case scenario here is a draw. But I think because of these pawns right here, I should be able to get a checkmate. For instance, if the king goes here, I think it's forced checkmate. Yeah, see, check and then mate. Yeah. Yeah, this was not a gamble as much as a well-timed rook endgame. Oh, and that's it. That's it for this tournament. All right, guys. Still got a good minute left here, but I do want to thank you for hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't already, go and give us a like and subscribe. Remember, this was the Richter-Veresov Attack. Hope I pronounced that correctly. This one did not win my approval, at least from the white's perspective. I definitely liked it from the black perspective, just because, well, I mean, maybe I should take a look a little bit more deeper into the attacking prospects, but it seemed like black had really good chances every time that they were playing as far as stopping the counterplay. So, yeah, playing with black was much easier. You're just able to push the wing pawns and win the center, and then you can play on really either side of the board there. So, yeah. Let's see here. Got 20 seconds left, and let's see. Carlos Spencer ended up doing a really good chess tournament. I think he had 2 wins off me, but he also had 2 losses. And then I drew the Viper, although he didn't. He was doing really well for a while, but I guess, yeah, he had a few draws and he lost his streak. And when you're playing in these tournaments, it pretty much demands that you're going to be doing the berserk. At least if you're trying to get the first place. There we go, guys. First place right there. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I'll see you next time. Laters.